The U.S. has struck over 9,000 targets in Iran, conducted 9,000 combat flights, and destroyed or damaged more than 140 Iranian vessels. Yesterday, the USS Gerald Ford, one of just 2 aircraft carrier strike groups that the U.S. has deployed to the Middle East, pulled into Suda Bay, Crete for repairs after a fire ripped through the laundry and sleeping quarters. 200 sailors were treated for smoke-related injuries. The Ford has been at sea since June, taking part in the Venezuela operation.
In the middle of the ocean, this is one of the most powerful warships ever built. The USS Gerald R. Ford, a floating city operating in one of the most strategic and dangerous regions in the world. Onboard, nearly 4,600 personnel live and work together. Sailors, pilots, mechanics, weapons specialists, medical teams. Every person has a role. Every role keeps the ship running. Because this isn't just a warship, it's a fully operational military system at sea. And this is how it all works together. Out here, everything depends on timing. On the flight deck, crew members guide fighter jets into position. Every signal, every movement is precise. Jet engines roar just meters away. One mistake here could be catastrophic. Deck crews work as a single unit, directing takeoffs, managing landings, keeping everything in sync. Within seconds, a fighter is launched back into the sky. And moments later, another returns. Hooked down, arrested, stopped in seconds. This is one of the most intense workplaces on Earth, and it never slows down. Out here, there's no pause. The entire ship operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No downtime, no breaks. On this ship, everyone has a role. Every crew member follows a schedule, a job that has to be done no matter the time. Day or night, the work continues. When they're off duty, this is where they go. Berthing compartments, deep inside the ship, tight spaces, shared bunks, minimal privacy. But it's enough, because rest is just preparation for the next shift. And soon, they'll be back on duty. Life at sea isn't just about operations. With thousands of crew members on board, even basic routines like showering and washing have to be carefully managed. Shared bathrooms are used around the clock. Quick, efficient, and always in use. Showers, sinks, and laundry areas are designed to handle constant demand. Everything is organized so the system keeps moving. There's no luxury here. Just what's needed to stay clean, ready, and operational. Because even the smallest routines are part of staying mission ready. And out here, everything has a purpose. Feeding thousands is a mission of its own.
How we do it. Yeah.
On board, meals are prepared nonstop. Breakfast, lunch, dinner served every single day. Large kitchens operate at full capacity. Crew members cook, prepare, and serve food in a continuous cycle. Thousands of meals are made daily. Every plate, every portion carefully managed. There's no downtime. The demand never stops. Because keeping the crew fed keeps the ship running. And out here, even food is part of the mission. Above deck, the operation never slows down. On the USS Gerald R. Ford, fighter jets are launched and recovered in a constant cycle. Instead of traditional steam systems, the ship uses an advanced electromagnetic launch system, sending aircraft into the air faster, smoother, and with less strain. When those jets return, they're caught by a precision arresting system, bringing them to a stop in just seconds. Every movement here is timed, every step coordinated. A typical cycle begins as aircraft are moved into position. Directors on deck guide each jet using hand signals. Crew members secure the aircraft to the launch system. Weapons are checked, systems confirmed, and then launch. One after another, jets are sent into the sky. Dozens of aircraft can be launched in under an hour. Below the flight deck, the work continues. Inside the hangar bay, aircraft are repaired, maintained, and prepared for the next mission. Elevators move jets between levels. Mechanics work on engines, electronics, and critical systems. Tools run non-stop. Machines hum. Equipment moves from one section to another. This entire space operates without pause. To support life on board, the ship produces its own fresh water. Hundreds of thousands of gallons every day used for drinking, cooking, cleaning, and showers. With thousands of crew members on board, laundry never stops. Uniforms, linens, and gear are cleaned around the clock. Inside, there's a fully equipped medical center. Doctors and staff handle everything from routine care to emergency treatment. A hospital in the middle of the ocean. Every department works on its own schedule: engineering, aviation, weapons, supply, communications. But all of them are connected. Deep below the ship, nuclear reactors generate the power that keeps everything running. Electricians, technicians, and engineers ensure every system stays online. Damage control teams remain ready at all times, prepared for fire, flooding, or any emergency. Nothing here stops. Not the engines, not the crew, not the mission. Because the USS Gerald R. Ford isn't just a warship, it's a floating city, operating at full power every single day until it returns home.